I'm Jacinta from Past That Plant, and today we are going to put up one of my Fiddle Leaf Fig propagations. So it is currently December and I took this cutting in January. So you can really see how much the roots have grown over the past year. It is well and truly ready to put up, so we'll do that shortly. This is the section where I took the cutting from. You can see it looks much better than the rest of this leggy plant, where the foliage is missing at the base. Compared to these two stems, which are single leader stems, which just means they're growing up off one main stem and the leaves are just coming off to the side, which is why it's looking quite leggy. So now let's put up the existing propagation, which is well and truly rooted, and it keeps growing algae because I have it in clear glass, compared to this cutting is much older. You can see the roots don't have any algae growth, and that is because it is in amber glass instead of clear glass, which keeps the water cooler and stops algae from growing. I definitely need to get some more amber propagation vessels, but alas, let's put up this one. I don't technically make my own potting mix, but I am going to combine two, an indoor potting mix and an aeroid mix. I find this makes the perfect potting mix for a ficus, which the Fiddle Leaf is. And if you're thinking it looks a little bit small, it's because it's the Bambino variety. This is the pot I'm going to put it in. It's not massive. I think a scoop of each will be plenty. A little bit more of the aeroid. Trying not to get as hot as the begonia repot, but it is 35 today Celsius, so I can't open the windows. And there is an air conditioning vent right above this table, which freezes me. And then it's also really noisy, so I'm just sweating it out, so I hope you appreciate it. But ignore me if I go red, we'll just say it's festive red. Anyway, we're just mixing this up. So it looks like this. Now, as always, I'm putting a little mesh round in the base of my pot, and that is to just stop all the potting mix falling straight through. So just half fill it with your potting mix. Bit of a well, and then fill around the outside. I just don't have the patience for the scoop by scoop. I will need to mix some more as well to fill it up a bit higher. So it's standing up on its own, which is great, and this is the perfect size pot for it. So I'm just going to put it in a bowl of water. I'm going to top water it and let it soak from the bottom. This is one of my biggest tips for transferring a cutting from a hydro situation to a potting mix. These roots grew in water, so if you put them in a dry environment and leave them there, they're really going to suffer. So you want to make sure that that potting mix is wet, wet, wet. So let's do that. So I have my trusty bottom watering bowl. I'm just going to put my plant in. You should take quite a lot of water because the potting mix is dry. Good chance to push down the soil a bit as well. I did forget to shake out the air bubbles, but watering it kind of does the same thing, so it'll settle the soil. So there's water coming out the bottom, and we're just going to leave her to soak for a little bit and then pop it in the decorative pot. While that's soaking, I'll do a little cleanup. I don't feel like cleaning up, so instead I will tell you my basic Ficus care for the Ficus Lyrata. So I water mine every 10 to 14 days, and they like to dry out in between watering. They do well in a fairly bright spot, so the one behind you is in a south facing window, and I'm in Australia, so it gets the morning sunlight. I fertilize monthly in summer and spring, and less in the cooler months. I try to keep the leaves clean by going in with neem oil monthly, or at least wiping them down. They can be prone to spider mites and thrips, so it's a good idea to mist your plants as well to help prevent pests like that. If you've got red spots on your leaves, this is called edema, and it means you have likely overwatered your plant. They can be prone to root rot as well, which is why they need to dry out in between watering. If your foliage is falling off and it's brown and a bit soft, it is likely root rot, so watch out for that. Usually it is better to underwater your plants than overwater them, so err on the side of caution. When they are thirsty, the leaves will usually start to droop a little bit, so you can look out for that. Just letting the excess water drip off. Now I can pop her in her little planter. Very cute. So I'm going to put this in a sunny spot, not too far from where it was propagating, just so we don't shock it with putting it in a potting mix and then also changing the environment. But that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. The previous one from January, of course, Marvin was in it. He's been gone just over 3 months, and I hate it. It still makes me very sad.